Hello students, this is our chapter Biomolecules part 8. Today we'll study classification and nomenclature of enzymes. All enzyme names should end in suffix ASAs. Exceptions are some old names, for example tyline, pepsin, trypsin. Some old names indicate the source but not the action. For example, papain from papaya. In modern system, enzyme names are given after substrate action acted upon. For example, sucrase after sucrose, lipase, proteinase, nuclease, peptidases, maltase, etc. Or chemical reactions based. For example, dehydrogenase, oxidase, carboxylase, decarboxylase. The second category of names are group names. They're often qualified by the addition of some of the substrate. For example, succinic dehydrogenase, glutamate pyruvate transaminase, and DNA polymerase. So these are the different types of enzymes. So now we'll study about classification. The modern system of enzyme classification was introduced by International Union of Biochemistry in 1961. It grouped enzymes into the following 6 categories. First one is oxidoreductases. They take part in oxidation and reduction reactions or transfer of electrons. So oxidoreductases are of 3 types: oxidases, dehydrogenases and reductases. For example, cytochrome oxidase oxidizes cytochrome. Succinate dehydrogenase nitrate reductase are such enzymes. Second class of enzyme is transferases. They transfer a group from one molecule to another. For example, glutamate pyruvate transaminase transfers amino acid group from glutamate to pyruvate during synthesis of alanine. The chemical group transfer doesn't occur in the free state. So here is a well-known reaction, that is glutamic acid plus oxaloacetic acid. Glutamic acid is amino acid and oxaloacetic acetic acid is an organic acid. And transferase enzyme catalyzes this reaction and products are formed: alpha ketoglutaric acid plus aspartic acid. Alpha ketoglutaric acid is an organic acid and aspartic acid is an amino acid. Third class is hydrolases. They catalyze hydrolysis of bonds like ester, ether, peptide, glycosidic bonds, etc., which are found by dehydration, condensation, etc. Hydrolases break up large molecules into smaller ones with the help of hydrogen and hydroxyl group of water molecules. The phenomenon is called hydrolysis. Digestive enzymes belong to this group. For example, amylase hydrolysis of acts on the starch and does the hydrolysis of starch. Just like maltose, maltase enzyme acts on it and 2 units of glucose are formed. This is the fourth class of enzymes, that is lysis. The enzymes cause cleavage, removal of groups without hydrolysis, addition of groups to double bonds or removal of group producing double bond. For example, histidine decarboxylase breaks histidine to histamine and carbon dioxide. One very important reaction you will study in the glycolysis topic under plant physiology, that fructose 1,6-diphosphate on which enzyme aldolase acts and it's converted into dihydroxyacetone phosphate plus glyceraldehyde phosphate. This class is called isomerases. The enzymes cause rearrangement of molecular structure to affect isomeric changes. They are of 3 types: isomerases, mutases and epimerases. Just like for example, glucose 6-phosphate when acted upon by isomerase converts into fructose 6-phosphate. You will study these enzymes in glycolysis. Then fructose 6-phosphate, when it's acted upon by mutase, then it's changed into glucose 1-phosphate, means shifting of position of side group of phosphate group. Then next is epimerases. Epimerase is when act to xylulose 5-phosphate, it converts into ribulose 5-phosphate. Ligases are also called synthetases. The enzymes catalyze bonding of two chemicals with the help of energy obtained from ATP, resulting in the formation of such bonds like CO, CS, CN, PO, etc. For example, pyruvate carboxylase, it combines pyruvic acid with carbon dioxide to produce oxaloacetic acid. Pyruvic acid plus carbon dioxide plus ATP plus water. When pyruvate carboxylase enzyme will work on it, then it goes, products are formed: oxaloacetic acid plus ATP plus ADP plus pyrophosphate.